Still some Nintendo Switch news. Hopefully I'll be able to do this as well going forward. So a lot of Switch content on my channel, a lot of news coming from Gamescom, etc. So first one, Azure Gunvolt is coming very soon on the eShop, and it's getting a physical edition in Japan pretty much the same day as the eShop. It's been confirmed we're getting it in the West as well, and that'll be by the end of the year we'll be getting that. Next bit of news, Fast RMX is getting an update. It's going to have 6 new tracks, which means like 2 new cuts, and it's now coming in Japan as well. So if you're in Japan, you're finally able to buy that natively. FIFA from EA, yeah, EA are bringing a game to the Switch that isn't FIFA, so FIFA's coming. This is like their sort of indie game that isn't an indie because it's EA. It's like continuation of like Unravel. It's like a 3D platformer. It's like all this unique sort of Ori and the Blind Forest art style. So that's coming. I think it's early next year, like February or something. Next we got Fear Effect. There was a Kickstarter for a new Fear Effect game not long ago called Sidena, I think it sounded cool, and it's planned for PC, PS4, Xbox One, etc. But they've announced the Fear Effect Reinvented, which is a remaster of the first game. This picture is from the remaster, and that is coming to Switch. I don't know where that puts the Kickstarter game Sidena. If that is coming to Switch, you would think it would be with the reinvented game coming. Next, we've got a date finally for Fire Emblem Warriors. It's coming October 20th in the West, including this collector's edition. It's slightly different. If you watched a video of mine showing games coming out in September physically, including Japanese games, in Japan it's got a version above this which comes with the Dragon Stone, which is I think about 200 quid off like sites like Play Asia, for instance. But this is the collector's edition we're getting, so exactly the same part from no Dragonstone. Final Fantasy 15, a big update for Final Fantasy 15 from Gamescom, including a game pocket edition for mobile devices and that. And when they were talking about it in like a live stream, they said they have news to share about a Final Fantasy 15 universe title for a system that rhymes with Twitch. This is on a Twitch stream, so obviously it's for Switch. We don't know which Final Fantasy in Final Fantasy Universe. I personally think it's going to be Pocket Edition, and I kind of hope it's Pocket Edition. I've played 15 on PS4. Obviously, people that are only Nintendo may have not played this, or on PC Nintendo, waiting for the PC version to come. But I'm sure ages and ages ago, when the Switch first came out and the likes of Dragon Quest and that were announced for it, there was an interview and they said Final Fantasy 15 wouldn't be able to run on the Switch. So you'd think Pocket Edition, things on mobile, would be able to run on Switch. And personally, I don't really like mobile games on mobile with no buttons and that. But if I had, the Switch inputs and stuff, I would definitely play that. Next, Red Game and Green Game are coming in the next few weeks. Yeah, awful titles really. And next we got Let's Sing. Let's Sing is coming to the Wii, not Wii U, but obviously the Wii games run on Wii U in October as well as PS4, and it will be out this Christmas for the Nintendo Switch. And a bit of an interesting thing on this one, we've had games like Voice and Severed, which are handheld only because they use the touchscreen of the Switch. Let's Sing is the first, as in confirmed now, it may not be the first one out, console only Switch game, because I believe you have to use obviously a microphone plugged into the dock's USB in that, and obviously the Switch needs to be in the dock to power it and stuff like that. So there might be ways around it, some of these like docks that people have made on Kickstarter and stuff like that, which may have USB ports to trick it into thinking it's on a handheld, but so far that is the only way you're going to be able to play that. Next, ARMS, on the next update of ARMS, that's 3.0 I believe it is, we will get a new character. That's going to be Lola Pop. She's like a candy clown character. She can like blow up to defend. Next bit news, Mario & Rabbids is getting a season pass. It's apparently going to be $20, so I presume it's going to be 20 quid. And that will give you 8 unique steampunk weapons, which will be launching alongside the game. And then this autumn or fall, where depending you are, this players will be able to test their skills in new solo challenges with a friend if they want, in co-op maps. And then 2008 will be new story content. I'm looking forward to the new story content. That's all that I'm looking forward to after that season pass. So I will mostly wait until the story content comes out and buy either Season Pass then, or hopefully buy the story content on its own, depending on price. Rocket League is coming soon to Switch. We know that it was announced at E3, but it will be getting some Nintendo content, including the Metroid gunship that's in the picture. That looks really cool. And also there's a Mario and Luigi card coming, and I think if you're on the blue team you get Mario, and red team you get Luigi, or something like that. Both motor racing games are getting physical releases. They've been confirmed in Australia as physical releases. Going to be published by Big Ben. I presume they will come in Europe and other places, but those will be coming. They are coming to the eShop. Sticking on racing games, MXGP3 will be out by the end of the year. It looks like Ollie Ollie may come. This is a actual picture from Roll7's Twitter. They basically said if they get over they're thinking about the Switch. If they get 500 likes, it will like make them think they want it. You know, people actually want it. As of recording this video, it was nearly on 2,000 likes. So I would think the game is coming or close to getting announced for the Switch. Next, Shanty HalfGenie Hero is getting its update, which include I think it's called Pirates Queen or something like that. If you kickstart the game, I think you get the DLC for free. If not, it comes out August 29th, and I believe it's $10. I gather it'd be the same time, and 10 quid or something in Europe. Next, the platformer Shoe, that will be coming to the Switch at some point. That will include all the DLC for the Switch version, which is great. Sticking on platformers, Sonic Forces has been announced as November 9th in Japan. I think it's going to come out at a very similar time in Europe and States. I wouldn't think why it wouldn't be, and it's going to come out this year anyway. Next, we've got Takeover, not NXT Takeover, unfortunately. It is a Streets of Rage type clone game. We haven't seen one of them for a while, and obviously it's coming to Switch. Next one, Telltale had an interview at Gamescom. We know, as I believe it's today, the Minecraft Season 1, the complete adventure of like all 10 episodes, whatever how many episodes it had in the end, is out on Switch physically and digitally. They had an interview basically saying they bring all their games to, doesn't matter if it's, you know, they said high end, so don't put in the comments what thing, high end of the PS4 and the low end of the mobile, and they said like the Switch is in between. We basically bring our games to everything, and they sort of hinted that Guardians of the Galaxy, both Batman games and Minecraft Season 2 will be coming to the Switch. And also that goes to like rumours, like I think it was like Amazon Spain put up like box art and stuff of Batman this first season on Switch, so it looks like they're coming. Next we've got Unruly Heroes. This is from an indie team that's made up from guys that worked on Rayman, Rabbids, Saxons Creed. It looks like they mostly worked on like Legends and Origins for the look of this game, and most probably the 2D Assassin's Creed games, because it's that sort of style. Next, Voice, or Voice, I don't know how you really pronounce it. Getting 12 new songs for free, and there's a demo. This demo is supposed to be world live, but currently it's only up in Japan, the demo. That's coming. Again, this is one of the handheld only games, and that's from Circle Entertainment. And the finishes off Circle Entertainment, and that's both Chinese games. One is exclusive, Koi and Wild Kids. That's the one in the picture. Will be coming to Switch, and it looks like a third game is coming soon, but no, I'm not sure what that is. I can't find any info on what the third game is. And that's all the news. So a lot of news this week, like I said, due to Gamescom and stuff. And this is from like the 20th, it's 25th, so it's only 5 days worth of news. Hope you like the video. Hopefully do more news video, more Switch stuff. For now, I'll see you again.